Looking to get out of teaching but you don't know where to start? Here are 5 alternative careers for teachers. This is both for classroom teachers and online teachers looking to get back into the full-time workforce. Now, I have been where you are twice. First of all, in online teaching, the bookings tanked after the pandemic was over. My kids were older, so it was a good time, and the economy tanked too, and everything cost more. Plus, I had some unexpected expenses and needed a new car. Second time was I ended up getting into classroom teaching and was very, very unhappy, so I started looking again. Now, all of these jobs are jobs that can be done full-time, but some of them have part-time and freelance options too. Some of these jobs are in person, some online, and some have the option of both. All of these jobs have nothing to do with teaching. I will leave timestamps in the description box, so if you don't like one job, you can just skip to the next. The first job is an admin assistant. Now, I have a friend who recently left teaching to become an admin assistant. She says it is such low stress. There are only 3 other people who work in the office, and she has no work to take home when the day is over. Now, this can vary by company. Maybe if you work for a bigger company with more people, it's going to be a little more stressful than my friend's job, but it can't be that much more stressful than teaching. Number 2 is the online version of number 1, and that is a virtual assistant. You can do this full-time for a company, but you can also do this freelance or part-time. If you are an online teacher, this might be a great way to supplement your income. You can just pick up a client here and there, or you can work for a major company. Before I move on, I just wanted you to know if you are getting value from this content, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Also, ring the bell for notifications. Number 3 is an executive assistant. It's basically like an admin, except you are working directly under the CEO of a company. It is considered more of a senior position, so maybe you need to gain experience being an admin assistant or virtual assistant before doing this. But hey, if you can handle parents, admin, and children, you can handle a CEO. Number 4 is a social media manager. This is one that I was really interested in. I figured I'm on social media all the time anyways, I may as well get paid for it. So on my resume, I put my YouTube channel and I put marketing for OutSchool, VIP Kid, and the other ESL companies on my resume because those did require a lot of marketing and digital marketing. But I would suggest also to take a class in continuing education through either study.com, Udemy, Skillshare, through a college. They want to know that you at least know how to do the job more than the degree. So if you don't even know what SEO is, then you need a lot more training before doing this one. And even if you do know what that is, there is a lot to know as far as marketing. You need to know a lot about all the social medias, such as TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of them. Now, if I decide to get out of the classroom again, this is the first one that I will be pursuing. Now, since this is all done on social media, most of these jobs can be done completely at home. Of course, there are some companies that will still want you to come in and some that will have a hybrid option. This is another one where you can do it full-time for a company or part-time, but you can also freelance and pick up clients here and there. Actually, while you're doing the transition out of either classroom teaching or online, I would suggest picking up clients to gain your experience. Take one company, take a small business. Maybe if you have a friend or family member who has a small business, offer to either do it for free to gain your experience or do it at a super low cost. That will allow you to learn how to do it and give you more experience, give you something to put on your resume before working full-time for a big company. Doing it freelance and part-time is also a really good way to supplement for online teachers who don't want to get out of online teaching but are not making enough money. Number 5 is a project manager. Just like the job sounds, you are overseeing a project. I used to work in the video field, and this would be like the producer. As a teacher, you are always overseeing all kinds of projects. You will always have a lot of balls in the air as a project manager, but you are used to that as a teacher. From planning lessons to student discipline to calling parents, and your job is to make it all come together by the end. And most teachers are super organized. If you can do all of these things, you can be a project manager. Now, what if you get an interview for one of these jobs and you are accidentally late to the interview? Watch this video right here about what happened to me a couple times when I was.